Hi friends, welcome to my culinary expressions. Today's episode is a recipe to keep oneself warm in winters. If you're craving something warm and sweet on a chilly winter day, then Bajra Gur ki Kutti or the pearl millet with Jaggery Crumble is the perfect choice. This is rich in iron and gives warmth to our body. Generally, this crumble sweet is prepared from whole wheat flour, but sometimes during winter, pearl millet flour is preferred instead of whole wheat flour. Before we proceed to make this Bajra Gur ki Kutti, let me remind my dear friends who are visiting this channel for the first time, if you would like to receive these expressions with tips and options, then hit the subscription button right away and press the bell icon to receive notifications. And all my other dear friends, do continue to show your support and zeal by your likes, shares and comments. Now, what are we waiting for? Let's get started. Let's have a look at the ingredients. To make the kutti, we need 2 cups of bajra flour, that is pearl millet flour, half cup of gur, that is jaggery, 2 tablespoons of ghee and 1 tablespoon of oil, or we could also use only ghee. Then some almonds for garnish and some water to make the dough. The first step here is to make the dough, and for this we'll take the bajra flour and mix it with room temperature water. Mix water slowly and gradually. You will not get a dough like the chapati dough, but the flour has to come together. The dough will be somewhat soft and it will not be rolled out like the chapati rotis. Cover the dough and keep it aside for 5 minutes. Once the dough has rested for 5 minutes, form balls from the dough. And now the trick here is to wet your hands before handling the dough and then flatten each ball partly using wet hands. You may need to dab your hands with oil. In the meantime, heat a skillet or a tawa. And when the ball is somewhat flattened, you can transfer this flattened roti onto the tawa, which is already warm. And then again using wet hands, further flatten the roti. This is a gluten-free roti, generally called dodo in the Sindhi families. Roast this roti on both the sides on low to medium flame. This recipe is very good for the winters. A few drops of oil might be needed to roast the roti so that it doesn't stick to the tawa. Consuming bajra flour during winters is good for the body. You can even make whole bajra khichdi, or just like methi lesan parathas. You'll find the recipe on this channel. You can make the same parathas using bajra flour. Now the roti is nearly done. Now transfer this roti onto a plate and then crush it into a bowl. Do this while the roti is hot, otherwise you'll have difficulty in making the pieces. You may make very fine pieces or you may make slightly bigger pieces. The choice is yours. In winters, it's fun to do this because you really feel warm while crushing the rotis. Make rotis in the similar way and crush them thereafter. And the crumble is ready. Oh, the roti is too hot to handle, so I have my own knack of handling the warm rotis, and here I've used the narrow ends of the rolling pin. Just try to make the pieces as fine as possible. The next and the final step is to make the jaggery syrup and to mix the crumble in it. For this we will warm some ghee and oil in a pan or karai. You may also use only ghee or only oil and then add the jaggery. Here I have grated the jaggery, or you can even make smaller pieces, and add a little bit of water You may use organic jaggery, however the color will be a little darker. Let the jaggery melt. Cook on low to medium flame. Once the jaggery melts and you can see bubbles arising, then mix the crumble into the syrup. Once the jaggery melts and the syrup is done, we just have to mix the crumble, combine it properly and switch off the flame. Do not cook any further. When all the melted jaggery is absorbed by the crumble, switch off the flame and then serve it warm. This crumble tastes nice with the papad. And now here our Bajra ki Kutti is ready. Have it hot. So friends, you also try this at home and enjoy this warm Kutti with your friends and family. Wasn't it easy to make this Bajra Gur ki Kutti? And it tastes so delicious, more so when it is warm. I hope you enjoyed this expression. Do check out my other recipes on this channel and do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Very soon I will be back with another interesting video. Till then, goodbye.